This wipe I decided to try and see if I could progress without crafting anything, and my wipe started with the horsecock cabana. A tantalizing spread of locked doors and horsecocks. It was going to be a good wipe. Now the plan was to try and find tools on the way and find decays to get things that I would need to survive. Because I couldn't craft TCs, finding a decay base like this would be really useful, but I wouldn't be able to lock it. So I needed to find some locks and tools first. Now not every base would prove to be useful or even give me anything that I could use at all, but it was worth checking, because you never know where you'd find a little leftover tool cupboard or lock. To begin with, the scraps were dry. Finding chimney places and water pumps, I thought it was going to be a struggle, and then this only made it worse. After my valiant effort, I watched as this solo player despawned my loot in front of me and then put a bullet in my brain. Guess I'll start again. Next, the scientist decided he didn't want me to succeed and did the same thing. But this time I was rewarded with a bow and the pleasure of watching two animals making sweet, satanic love. I found a crossbow shortly after and felt like this might be the one. Watching a guy building in the distance, I snuck up to his base with 12 HP and I have no idea what I thought the plan was. I kinda deserved that, really. Next I took on these two boys with my turkey, went as well as I expected. And then I found an absolute role player of a base and they had nothing inside of it. This was going to be a rough start. After getting dehydrated, I decided to kill myself in a bush because I couldn't take the pain anymore and come back and grab my body. TCs, huge. Oh my god, another lock. Being able to remove this lock would prove absolutely massive, because the next lock I would find would not be for a long time. He's a hammer, man. Ask and you shall receive. I picked up a few necessities with a hammer and the TC privilege I'd just gained, and then carried on my adventure. Need a building plan. Hopefully there's a building plan in here. Let's go. Now with pretty much everything I needed to make a base, I was just struggling for location and mats. When I found this little beauty. To begin with, it didn't look too promising. But you never know what lies behind the cover. I scoured the base, checking all the boxes, looking for anything that I could use, but without TC privilege, I couldn't pick anything up. I decided to check all the walls as it looked like it had been previously raided. Maybe something was going to decay. With a wall at 23 health, it was one tick away, and that tick was seconds away. This is very close zone. Oh god. Oh yeah. With my heart racing, my pulse accelerating, and a box full of guns, I didn't really know what to do. Doors. I grabbed armor, I grabbed mats, and I grabbed doors and anything I thought would be useful for creating a base. Now I really needed to seal somewhere. Yeah, I need to just go check up a base. Had a little location nearby, and then made myself a little tiny 1x1. I deposited the loot, and then I ran straight back over. After grabbing this tree, of course. Oh my god, there was a lot of loot in here. I made sure to prioritize things like beds, because these would be impossible to find. Guns would be awkward as well without the ability to craft anything, and so would ammo. So I needed to make sure I was grabbing the pure necessities. Components weren't really that important, but older habits die hard. I gotta grab as much as I can. This is holy shit. I was not expecting this. This is the wipe setup. Holy hazmats, Batman. Because I can't craft guns. Like, literally, I suppose the guns are more important than anything else. I placed down another box to make more room for all of the juicy goose. Just carried on. Ammo is huge. Anything I can't craft it. Okay. The only issue is there wasn't a lot of locks. Door. This was true. After finding only one lock from like 8 decays, I knew that was going to be very hard. It didn't matter how many doors I had if I could only lock one of them. I placed a foundation outside the base so I was able to put a bed down. This would allow me to have a respawn. This is something I did not think I would have. Like, it was starting to look pretty homely in here, and we had now taken everything of value out of the base. We were pretty loaded. I heard some gunshots, so I want to go check it out. GG. I looked for ammo in any guns and there just wasn't any. That was going to be difficult. I grabbed a custom of what bullets I had and made my way back. I climbed back up this guy's ivory tower, but when I got inside, I discovered something scary. There was no body here. This man was naked. With a naked person roaming around the outside, I tried to protect myself with the SAR they had left. I took pot shots at the neighbours who were feuding for a little bit and then made my way back with all the guns. I mean the one gun. I was heading back over when I heard somebody inside of his base here. I decided to do a little bit of sneaking. And it really wasn't worth it. Apart from the bandages, because I can't craft those, so that's huge. I roamed around the desert looking for more decays, and although I found quite a lot of them, apart from the boulder bag, I didn't really find any useful loot. I did find a repair bench though. I grabbed some fancy coloured boxes as I couldn't craft a spray can, and then made my way back home and placed a box. As I was looking around, I stole somebody's vodka. I noticed Helly was attacking someone who'd done Bradley, so I decided to go see if I could take advantage of the situation. I probably could have, but I decided to stand still and be an idiot. I went back with an M92 and thought that I made the play of the century. But I do not know who this man was. Sorry, Nipple Lars. Dude, what is up with this low poly horse? There we go. Next, using some satchels that I'd found, I decided to do a raid. Make of it what you will. Probably not worth it. I've had another decay on the way home. I made a little bit of a mistake. As I headed back to try and get the body, I discovered something more exciting. This server was crazy for decay. Sleeping bag. Locks. Okay, a bag and locks in the same base. That's kind of crazy. Proper crazy. I went back and grabbed my body, and for some reason decided not to pick the satchel up off the floor. I have no idea why. I depoted the loot, and then I decided it was time to do a few upgrades. This base didn't have enough walls, and now we had a couple of spare code locks. It was time to put an airlock on. You know what? I'm gonna open the door here. With an airlock down and some more breathing room, I was starting to feel comfortable. I placed another box and went back to the other decay. I placed down a workbench and got jackhammering. A bit of goop in the furnaces. I knew going through the wall above me would be a good idea. Another bag, let's go. 2 bags. Oh my god, we're actually going to be able to like have proper like outside bags. Doors as well, no way. 2 more doors. Genuinely huge. Like a campfire somewhere. Oh, hang on, night vision. Oh, what have we got? Ooh, okay, so box. Now to a normal person, this base wouldn't have been that crazy. But it did give me everything I needed, so I was in a good mood. Nothing crazy. I mean, actually, do you know what? Nothing crazy. 2 doors, dude. That's crazy. Like code look, like locks are my main issue. With more resources and more doors, I decided to do yet more upgrading and get this base a little bit safer. I didn't think I was going to be able to expand this far, but it worked out okay. I went out looking for some stones so I could upgrade some of the wood foundations and not let people just walk into my base. While looking for stone, I found yet another decay with beautiful symbols on the front of it. Swastika, nice. Good. Oh my god. The raid can wait. The raid can wait. I'm getting too excited about it. You know you're having a weird wipe when you're more excited about code locks than the potential of a successful counter. Okay, the base is pretty dark. I took my bismuth doors home, upgraded some of my wood walls to stone, and then stuck my new shiny doors on the base. We were now like a 4-5-6 central raid. I'll cook it on gas. I did try this code on the wall before anybody comments, and it didn't work. After jackhammering out a soft side floor, I was greeted by 400 leather. Oof, was that actually? Nope. Oh my god, that was so not worth. I respawned back at base, came back to retrieve my body and get the measly amount of loot that I'd got. I could take things like the workbench, but in a no crafting wipe, there really wasn't much point. After being indecisive about the horse I decided to take, I made my way home with the goods. Right, well I mean with that there isn't really much more left to do. I think we've pretty much got everything we could have wanted without craft. This is true. It actually been an incredibly successful day. But all good things do come to an end. And although I plan to get on and continue this wipe the next day, with a heart full of excitement, this was not the plan the Rust Gods had for me. I got offline raided. Now if you'd like to see me attempt this wipe again, then please let me know. I suppose that's the end of that wipe then. GG. No crafting sucks. If you liked, please like and comment on the video. And I'll see you next time. And also I'd like to take a minute just to plug the Discord that I'm part of with a few other creators. Come say hello. I'll put the link in the description. Lots of friendly people and it's always active. We'd love to have a chat with you. See you next time.